Netflix released original trailer without Meg's approval, destroyed all of her schemes to Kate over the US tour. The royal feud has been spectacularly reignited by the release of an explosive trailer for Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary as Prince William conducts a key US visit. Royal commentators said it had been deliberately designed to take away from the Cambridge's landmark tour. The Netflix release hit the Prince and Princess of Wales with a double whammy, threatening to derail the second day of their high-profile visit to Boston in the United States, which has already been overshadowed by a palace race row back in London. In a 1-minute teaser featuring pictures of Meghan apparently in tears and Kate looking daggers drawn, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex threatened to undermine the biggest royal overseas visit since the death of the Queen. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam said that the trailer's release was obviously timed to take away from the Wales' trip to Boston, adding that Meghan and Harry like to control their own narrative. Royal author Phil Dampier told The Express, "It's obvious that Harry and Meghan released the trailer for their Netflix show in a deliberate attempt to overshadow William and Kate's visit to Boston." Meanwhile, the Sussex's friend Omid Scobie gleefully tweeted, "If tomorrow is Prince William's Super Bowl, then here's your halftime show." The 6-part documentary series, which is expected to air from December the 8th, exactly 3 months after Queen Elizabeth's death, promises to tell Harry and Meghan's love story and their battles with their family and the institution of monarchy, very much from their own point of view. Harry and Meghan have given unprecedented behind-the-scenes access to the makers of the Netflix docuseries, despite their well-publicised pleas for privacy and their initial denials that they were making any such series. The trailer, released on Thursday, features intimate private photographs. In one section of the footage, Meghan appears to be wiping away tears with both hands as they stream down her face, while Harry sits and tilts his head right back, seemingly in distress. The couple are heard being asked, "Why did you want to make this documentary?" Harry says, "No one sees what's happening behind closed doors. I had to do everything I could to protect my family." Meghan, meanwhile, issues a comment to viewers saying, "When the stakes were this high, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?" The American former actress is also pictured with a hand over her face, appearing to be in tears as she sits cross-legged on a chair holding a phone, although the image doesn't make it clear. It's not unusual for a television company to begin promoting a series with trailers a week before it airs, but the timing is understood to have infuriated palace officials. Royal watchers and former aides saw it as a deliberate attempt to sink William and Kate's US trip. In other news, Meghan Markle is branded fearful yet intelligent by experts in a resurfaced confession. Author Tom Bower, in a recent confession to Good Morning Britain, revealed how the Duchess of Sussex had the history of mistreating royal aides. "Overall, I came across with the impression of a woman who's very intelligent, very determined, and very ambitious, but also ruthless, and in the end, in her terms, successful. The reader will have to make up their minds about whether she's good or bad." Speaking further about the negative stories told to him by witnesses, Mr. Bower added, "There were 2 agents who told horrible stories about her bullying and her oppression, and that was a real eye-opener." This comes after the author quoted Vanity Fair journalist Sam Kashner in his book, revealing he was appalled by the nature of Meghan during an interview before Prince Harry's royal wedding. Kashner noted, "That just shows the power of Meghan. On the 30th of May, I read to him all his quotations and most of the chapter of the book, and he approved of it without comment." Meghan's got an ability to make people feel fearful. The truth is what I wrote was exactly what he told me, and was a horrendous story. He was absolutely appalled by the nature of Meghan. When he saw it in black and white, he was fearful for his own profession.